There is new information regarding the medical emergency that Rhea Ripley suffered at a WWE house show as her boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio, reacts to this terrible news. Before things went very wrong and went off the script, Rhea Ripley was feeling very good about her standing in WWE and her future in the company. Rhea was notified prior to the incident at the house show that she was nominated for Female Superstar of the Year at the WWE on Fox Fans' Choice Awards, and it's very likely she will end up winning. She also was happy about Judgment Day being nominated for Faction of the Year. So Rhea Ripley has to be proud that she is not only champion, but that she is winning awards. And that is why what happened at this house show is so tragic. We'll get to more on that in a moment. But one thing that Rhea was not happy about, in fact, she was very angry and upset about, was the huge big money contracts that WWE gave Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio. There are rumors that Rhea Ripley is still wrestling on an NXT contract, which means she is probably barely making $100,000 per year. That is why she is looking for a new big money contract, and she has said in the past she is one of the top 5 superstars in WWE, possibly just behind Roman Reigns. So could Rhea Ripley jump from $100,000 a year all the way to $5 or $10 million a year? Well, with her popularity growing like it currently is, it is possible. She obviously wants to make just as much money as her boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio. And as we know, Dominik Mysterio has never been a world champion like Rhea. He's been a North American champion in NXT, but never a world champion in WWE like Rhea Ripley. So it would make sense for Rhea Ripley to make more money than her boyfriend, Dominik. And if that happens, that could create new tension in their relationship. And with what Rhea is currently going through, the last thing that she needs is trouble between her and Dominik. So now let's get to the latest update on the medical emergency that Rhea Ripley suffered at a WWE house show. In 2023, Rhea Ripley easily held on to her Women's World Championship. One reason is because she barely defended it, and the competitors who she faced off against weren't exactly the stiffest of competition. But as we go into 2024, it seems that the competition is about to get a lot tougher for Rhea Ripley, and now there are questions about just how much longer Rhea will hold on to her championship, and it could sadly just be a matter of days before it is taken away from her, especially with the breaking news concerning what happened at this house show. Currently, the women who are WWE's favorites for taking Rhea's title are Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, and Raquel Rodriguez. And a wild card could be Ivy Nile. According to insiders, Triple H really likes Ivy Nile, and he really liked when Ivy Nile, during an episode of Raw, placed Rhea Ripley on top of her shoulders, and Rhea Ripley comedically began trying to get off her shoulders by grabbing for the rope, and then Ivy Nile slammed Rhea's head into the side of the ring, knocking her out. Some fans said this was a bit too comedic, a bit too cartoonish. Others said this was great acting by Rhea Ripley. But most of all, many fans and Triple H were stunned at just how strong Ivy Nile is. So now let's get to the latest update about Rhea Ripley's current condition. WWE put on a huge house show at Madison Square Garden in New York City just after Christmas. This was WWE's biggest non-televised event of the year, and it saw Rhea Ripley's boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio, wrestle against CM Punk in his first match since returning to WWE. Some fans wondered why WWE would put CM Punk's match on a house show where fans couldn't watch it on TV, but this happened because WWE always likes to do something big when they put on a house show at Madison Square Garden. Now, sadly, for Dominik and Rhea, CM Punk defeated Dominik Mysterio. Dominik Mysterio looked very embarrassed and disheveled after losing to CM Punk. And obviously, Rhea Ripley was not happy about it, as she has said before that losing weakens the Judgment Day. And with Dominik kind of being on a losing streak as of late, this probably put Rhea in a very bad mood when she had to wrestle later on that night in a fatal four-way against Nia Jax, Ivy Nile, and Shayna Baszler as Rhea put her title on the line. But sadly, just about 10 minutes into the match, a serious medical situation occurred. This occurred when Rhea Ripley was knocked to the outside and landed against the barricade. Rhea began to clutch her left hand and screamed in pain. The injury obviously was to either her wrist or her hand, but either way, it's obvious she was in a lot of pain. This is being called a very serious injury to the Women's World Champion. And now WWE officials are scrambling to figure out what to do with Rhea Ripley and her championship, because right now it seems that she could be out for a very long time, as there are reports that Rhea Ripley was taken to the hospital, and that is where she currently is at this very moment. What are your thoughts about Dominik Mysterio losing to CM Punk? And what are your thoughts about Rhea Ripley suffering a serious injury at a WWE house show? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now, and you will get brand new exclusive videos.